Again, doctor says more fiber in your diet, right? All right, so I want to see if I got a good deal. She had pictures. There's 61 balls or partial balls of yarn in here for $50 US dollars. Let me know if this was a good deal. Now, some of this I already, like I kind of looked at the top. I already have places for some of it to go. So, okay. Here's a partial skein that probably wasn't, worth it. That's a scrap, right? But that'd be good for, it says it's an I love this yarn. Let's see if I can find the colorway. Sandy gray. All right. Anyway. So, yep, sandy gray. There's number one. All right. This is good for amigurumi. That's what she said. She was getting rid of most of her yarn because she was going to do amigurumi, but that didn't go so well for her. I do amigurumi, and I want to do a duck. So this is perfect for that. This is colorway lemonade in cozy boucle. I think that's how you say it. It's 164 yards. It's a bulky 6, although that's the fuzz. Holy mackerel, that's not a 6. Let me show you a 6. Let's look at the difference. This is an actual 6, maybe even a 7. Yeah. So they're calling it a 6 because of the fuzz. It says a 6mm hook. That's also not a bulky 6. All right. So that's that one. Then we have a lovely rainbow partial skein. Feels like red heart. So I'll put the partial skeins together. A beautiful green color to add to my blue and green, which you'll see tomorrow. This is color olive. Yeah. And this is a Yarn Bee Soft Secret, 100% acrylic. Oh, I think this was acrylic. Let me check. What is the yarn content? What is boucle? Oh, polyester. This one's polyester. And that's probably, we can do some math with this one and figure out how much yarn there is since the yarn ball band is there. I do appreciate that. Ooh, more rainbow. Hooray. This is Felici. This feels like it might have wool. Yep. 75% superwash merino wool, 25% nylon. There are 2 of those. Very nice. You can make a really fun hat with that. All right. This one is a sugar and cream cotton. 100% cotton, medium weight 4. Oh, what was the weight on this? This was a 4 weight, wash cold. An I or a K hook. Oh, hello, Logan. Yeah, look at this. Like, isn't this beautiful? So far, that's my favorite. I like that one. I like this one. Hi, Crystal. This one I like too. That's a really nice autumn cotton. And how many yards is this? This is, I always forget because I get these skeins all the time. About 150 yards. I actually have a place, a home for that. So I'm going to set that separate. Here's a nice bright orange. In case you needed to wake up, right? It's a pretty good, it's probably a 4 weight. And that's just showing there. This one's feels like a full skein of pumpkin spice. So that's a really useful orange. I have something, I want to do a blanket that has, there's just little fuzzies, a blanket that has animals, and that's a good animal color. Because it's leaning slightly more brown than orange. But Soft Secret, how many yards? Because like I said, this feels like a full skein. This is, how many yards? How many yards? Where are you? It's a 4-weight yarn. 300 yards. So that's pretty good. Again, there's supposedly 61. That's a full skein. So that'll go over here. All right. This is beautiful. I don't know what this yarn is, but I have something similar in that that kind of greenish color and red. So I can put that together with that. I would say cotton maybe, but lots of color variation. There's like purples, or that's a navy maybe. Anyway, good morning, Riza. Is it Riza or Reza? Here's, again, a basic yellow. I needed a pale yellow, or I needed yellows because I want to make some ducks. So I could hold that together, because sometimes this type of yarn, well, 99% of the time, this yarn is tough to work with. So if you put it together with a yarn like that, it works up really great. I would say that's most of a ball. I don't know what kind of yarn that is. It's chain spun. Let me let my camera focus, hopefully. Come on, focus, focus, focus. Not focusing. Here, I'll see if you can tell. It's like a chain instead of wound together. Okay, so it's a chain and I can't even quite. Can you see it there? I don't know. I don't think it's showing very well, but that's chain spun. So that's nice. And then this was part of what the ad did show all the yarn, but I didn't like really look at every ball. This is probably self-made t-shirt yarn or purchased t-shirt yarn. I've been wanting some t-shirt yarn because it makes great rugs and it makes great baskets and that sort of thing. So I've got a few different colors of this here. So I could definitely make a basket or something with that. So where do I want to set that? I'm going to run out of room. That's just going to be how it is. Now this, I think this is classified ribbon yarn, right? But maybe it's a t-shirt yarn as well. It's very stretchy. Look at that. Look at that. That's so stretchy. So I'm guessing that was a t-shirt too. Maybe, again, maybe self-made. Oh, this is a beautiful but very thin purple. Very thin but beautiful purple color. It's slightly toward the, sorry about my phone. Slightly toward the pink family, but definitely a nice shade of purple. That feels like a full cake. See, that feels like that might have wool in it too. And then a pretty variegated. I have some black and white variegated that's almost the same kind of, this is definitely a bulky 6. Almost the same kind of yarn. I can put that with it and just have maybe one section that's got the pop of color, which is kind of nice. Like I said, that might have a specific place to go to. Here's another purple. Now this feels, oh, this is that chain spun again, like the yellow. Yes. I'm not sure how much of it there is. There are 3 of these. Now this is the very first time I've ever had yarn from Hobby or Hobby. I'm not sure which one's right. So there's 3 of these. They're called Tivoli. They're 100% acrylic. 50 grams. How many yards? How many yards? It says 175 meters. So a little less than 200 yards or 200-ish yards. Made in Turkey. Hook 4 to 5 millimeters. So that's a 4-weight yarn here. You can machine wash cold. So it looks like this ball band popped, but it's not. I think it's a full, well, if any is used, it's a very small amount. I think those are 3 full purples. And I do love purple, so that's fun. Here's some blankety type yarn in a purple. I have a whole basket of yarn that's just for my amigurumi. Hey, Presley. I have the, oh, yes, from the office. Yes, I saw the office earlier. Yes, Presley. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed my phone. And I forgot to turn notifications off. And since I'm using my phone for this, you may hear it again. So yes, it's it always gets a good chuckle. When I would leave it on in my in the office, in my office, because I was a math teacher, and so all the math teachers have one big office together. We each have a desk in there, and I would leave it on if I would forget to turn my phone off. Oh, hi Bridget, hi Tina, you guys made it over. Yes, this was a total random pop-up because I just wanted to get through this. I don't know if you can see all that yarn already. All right. So if I would leave my phone on, the people in my department would text my phone because they would be talking to each other in the office, and they wanted my phone to say that's what she said. So I would get these random texts like when I was in class teaching and they were on planning period. It was pretty funny. I actually think I have some more of this. This is probably about half this skein. Again, we could play some math with this and figure out how much yardage there is. This is Urban Camo. So that's more that gray camo. That's probably really nice to work up. Typical feeling of Red Heart. Some colorways are softer than others. It's just a wild yarn. It's more Soft Secret. In case you didn't know, I have about 1 million. This feels like some of it's been used out of the center. I have 1 million black yarns. You know why? Because I use black yarn a lot. This is very useful. This is 300 yards if it's full. I think, well, I could weigh it and see. Do I have my scale in here? Where did I? Yeah, I do. Let's weigh it and see. I have my kitchen scale here. I want the scale that another yarn has because hers. Okay, I'm gonna go off the grams because I think that's what it's set in right now. Where are your grams? How much do you weigh? Which is not somebody you ask on a date. How do I know that? Because somebody did that to me. All right. Feels like it's all wonky. Okay. Let's see if it's in grams. It's in grams. It should weigh 170 grams. That's really funny. Weighs 178 grams. So that is a full ball. And the ball band, no way, the ball band weighs 8 grams, right? All right. Here's another one. Bernat Softy Baby. They're calling this mauve, but to me, it's periwinkle. I don't know what it looks like on the camera, but I would call that periwinkle. What do you think? All right. So glad we're getting some views. And like I said, this was a random like, yeah, that's a blue. I wouldn't call that mauve. Mauve usually has like a pink undertone, right? More like this color? Am I right? Or what do you think? It's a light blue, right? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Here's some more amigurumi yarn for sure. Snuggle Up Shale. That's so, and that is, to my eyes, it's a brown color. Let's see what they call it. They call it shale. Shale is a rock, so yeah, that's pretty accurate to the color. Shale is a rock that back in the 1980s, they would extract oil from the shale rock. The problem is it's more expensive to extract the oil than the oil is worth. Still true. So that industry boomed and then busted. It was a little rough times. All right. This is Barocco. I've never had Barocco either. Barocco Comfort. And I hear such good things. It is really soft. even though it's probably 100% acrylic medium weight. Nope, it's 50 nylon, 50 acrylic, 50%, 50 nylon, 50% acrylic. 4-weight yarn, 210 yards. That feels so different. I wonder, I bet it's stretchy because of the nylon, right? Isn't that? Yeah. Can you see? Can you see how much that's stretching? Like going thin? Let me see if I can get both hands. Let me get them closer together so you can really. It's like, it stretches a good inch. So that's really nice. That's a thin 4-weight, but I would still call that a 4-weight. And that's that chain spun as well. Maybe it shows this time. No, not really. Oh, hi, Luna. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate. Yes, I crochet. Show you my most recent, since you said something. I was a math teacher. No, because I know history. No, I just know stuff and I don't know why. I retain, my brain just works. I retain all these random facts. So there you go. No, I was not a history teacher, Eilish, but I do love history. I find it fascinating. I was just a math teacher. This is an example of something I just crocheted. It's a dishcloth made with cotton. That's the back side. I don't know if you've ever done mosaic, but there you go. So I'm mostly a crocheter. Put that back over there where you can't see it. There's a mug rug that I crocheted. Crocheted this little F-bomb. I crocheted this little Care Bear. It's the one with the moon on it, on its belly. All right, so yes, I crochet, but this is all this yarn I got from this yarn haul. And I thought when they gave me the tote, let me show you the tote. They gave me the tote. I thought, how are there 61 balls in there? There are definitely 61 balls in there. Okay, this yarn, every time I get any kind, is it, no, I wish, so this, let me answer the hair question. Is it, how do you say that? I'll call you Smog the Drago? Smog the Drago? Not sure. This is it's called Overtone, and it's a conditioner that, and it's pretty light compared to normal. It's a conditioner you leave in your hair. I usually leave it in 45 minutes to an hour, and then you get in the shower, wash it out, and it leaves the color. So it's a color depositing conditioner, so it's not technically dyed. It is, but it isn't. And it's better than hair chalk. It usually lasts me a week to 2 weeks. Again, this is pretty faded because I did a pretty aggressive shampoo the other day because I'd been cleaning a room, and you get gross and dusty, and yeah. So yeah, anyway, that to answer your question, Overtone. They have special formulas for people with brown hair. I have light hair, so it, I didn't need the brown hair formulas, but the brown hair formulas do work. And it's like semi-permanent, but it smells so good, and it like leaves your hair so soft because it's not causing any damage like a dye potentially could. All right, so back to bumpy yarn. I have so much bumpy yarn, and I even have this color. Actually, I might not have a solid red. I have found the best way to deal with this yarn is to either put it with another yarn, like I was talking about the yellow one that's sort of like this, or double it up. Even doubling it up fixes it, but that's a thick yarn already. I don't know if you would want to double that. All right. Here's some really cool ribbon yarn. So I will find. Oh yeah, yes, there is. I didn't do it on my eyebrows. If it looks like it, I didn't. But there is dye for eyebrows for people. That's kind of what microblading is. It's a little different than that, but Anyway, so this I would, what do they say? 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter on this. I have no idea. So sorry. So sorry about that. I have no idea what I will do with this. I don't know why, but it looks like something that would be on a princess dress. You know what I mean? Like the edging or something. But yes, Presley, they do. They do have hair eyebrow. Oh, for brown. Oh, for brown, yes. Yeah, so they have brown formulas. Check it out, Overtone. And then it's one word, but the T is capital. I don't have an affiliate link or anything, but I promote that product. I believe in it. It smells like spearmint gum. It smells so good, and then it leaves your hair so soft. Again, I have some of this stuff. So I will put that with that that yarn. If you've been watching my videos, for those of you who've been around for a while, you know I have a lot of yarn, and I've been trying to get organized. My novelty yarn, for the most part, is all together, so that's where that will go. Unless it's like novelty yarn like this that I'm going to use for amigurumi stuffies. Which I want a sloth, and I have some tan, but I didn't have this color. But it's almost the same kind of yarn. I'm totally going to make a sloth. Now, I have to be done. I still got a while. We should be able to get through this. This is really soft. What is this yarn? This is Breathe Deep Soft Pink. What's the yarn content? It's polyester. I would not have guessed that. But it's soft. It kind of looks like it's fuzzy, but it's not actually fuzzy. That's really interesting yarn. That's 216 yards. So that's nice. Ooh, this one's pretty. We might weigh this one to see if it's full, because it seems like maybe some was taken from it. Isn't that pretty? That is so pretty. That's totally my colors right there. Love that. I think I might have to make a hat out of that. Oh no, that's all right, Eilish. But yes, there is actually eyebrow hair color too. Or yeah, it's wild. For people from my era that plucked their eyebrows too much. All right. So it says it is 142 grams. Let's find out. And then I'll tell you more about the yarn. Yeah, it's 133 grams. So it is a little bit short of a ball. That's what it felt like. 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, and I'm going to show you. Oh, it's in my bag. This is a 5.5 millimeter furls. That's what I like. I like my other one a little bit more because the tip is pointier, but I do like the pointy tip because you can get into your stitches. But anyway, 5.5 millimeter. I don't know what that is in the letters or the whatever. I'm just going with millimeters. So 252 yards. So this is probably 230 yards. Again, I could calculate that if I wanted, but that's pretty close to a full ball. Oh, okay. This is funny that this is in here. Let me tell you why this is funny. I had some of this when I very first started. Oh, you love this brand? The Super Soft. I love this yarn. Yeah. Oh, I love that colorway. Okay, that might be my favorite. Although I really like those rainbows too. I had 2 skeins of this yarn back when I very first started crocheting. And I decided I needed to make a couch thing. This is downstairs. This thing that I'm about to describe is I needed to make a thing for over the couch that you put your remotes in. Because you know how you get all the remote controls. Your sound bar, your half of you probably don't have one of these DVD player, your TV, your whatever else you might have plugged in. Anyway, all the remotes. And I used all of this, and I was sad because I love it. Yeah, it's Red Heart. It's on the soft side of the Red Heart Super Saver. This colorway is Icelandic. I love this colorway. It works up really nice. You wash it and it's soft. Relatively soft. not all Super Saver. It's hit and miss. You know if you can use Red Heart Super Saver or not. But I'm very excited about that because I have that. Oh, and this one too. So I got this colorway and it's, oh, I can't show you because I'm using my phone. I used this colorway for part of a cat couch that I made. So I made a couch for my cats. So I made a frame out of, like, I was reusing interiors to cardboard boxes and styrofoam and um, insulation, like stuffing to, you know, to make it squishy on the cushion. Anyway, I used every single bit of the skein I was given. I'm so excited to have this color again because I was so sad that I used it all. I mean, it's good to use it all because then you don't have scraps. But I was like, oh, I want to make more with that. They might need an Afghan for their cat couch. I mean, I have a little one, but they might need an Afghan in that. Just kidding. I actually have an idea for a new cat couch, which is, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be amazing. Okay, I'm excited about this because this is fat black yarn. Because that would make some good amigurumi. I have a whole section of my, I'll just aim it over there. Ignore that other camera. That's my, oh, you can't even see it. Gotta go further. Okay, that right there is my color on my halo. That is all my fat yarn, that whole shelf. So, anyway. So, fat yarn is good. Especially, like, sometimes you can do amigurumi with fat yarn, and it can just make it really nice and fluffy. I can make a pillow or whatever. This looks just like my next door neighbors. Yeah, there you go. I have half an hour. Okay. I need to be done in a little less than half an hour. Little less than half an hour, if any of you know Princess Bride. Anyway, my next door neighbor made a sweater out of what I think is this exact yarn. I'm like, that is the most beautiful yarn. So I am super excited about that one. Sorry, that noise was my, it's a little air freshener thing that just sprays out randomly. Okay. I don't know what the colorway is. I wonder if she would know. Because I think this is the same. It's not wool content, though. Hers was wool. This does not feel like it has wool. I'm not sure what this is. Probably just acrylic. But holy mackerel, what beautiful fall colors. All right, so that's going to go over there. Will you be streaming tomorrow? I'm actually streaming later tonight at, I don't know where you're at, Drago. Later tonight at, let's see, it would be 9 p.m. Eastern. And then work from there. Okay, bye, Presley. We'll be back tonight with Camille, but on my channel. So I work with another creator and we do lives. So I will be live again tonight. I post videos every day, pretty much. Sometimes just a short, but that is it. Let's like I said, I'm short on time, but I do want to try to respect the chat. I don't know if I have a way to. Oh, hi, Linda. This, yeah, aren't they nice? These I wouldn't put them together at all, but those are some of my favorite Red Heart colorways. The mixed colorways. Here's some Big Twist Static. That's a dinosaur, right? This is not a full skein. It's a 4.5 millimeter hook. That's kind of thick for a 4.5, in my opinion. I don't know. Let's see. So, cranberry blue is the colorway. It's beautiful. But that's definitely not full. This is 100% acrylic. Let's see how much it's supposed to weigh. It's supposed to weigh 100 grams. Let's see. Because I'm curious. I can tell some of it's been used. 78 grams is what it's saying. Yeah. With the ball band, so it's probably 77 grams. Here's another nice thick. I have used Charisma before. It's soft. It's a Gosh, this is a lot of yarn. I have some over there too that's like going, oh, hey, you caught me. Yes, I just did a pop-up live. Um, it's so good to see you too. This one's Arctic. Look at all this yarn. Yeah, and that's not even all of it. And I'm most of the way through the box, but we still got some more. And I see some stuff that's even more fun in there. All right, sorry, Em. Yeah, I did a live instead of doing a video. That's what I decided to do today. So this is a bulky 9mm hook. Um, I have used this yarn before. I like the way it works up. It's very nice. I'm going to grab both of these. Actually, hold on. Is there a third one? Do you guys think that's the same yarn? That's the same yarn, right? So she caked up 2 of them. And then I'm pretty sure that's the same yarn. Yeah. We're going to assume that's the same yarn. So let's see. So technically 3 of these. Fireplace Comfort is what it's called. The colorway is Sweater Weather. It is 229 yards, 5.5mm crochet hook. Yeah, that's, you could probably go to a 6 too. How many grams? 229 yards. It says 150 grams. Let's check it out. Come on, 0 up. It says 162. And they said it's only 150. So, let's see how much this guy weighs. That's 146. So, a little bit was used off of that. And that's 145. So, I'm pretty sure these are the same yarns. But the original ball actually had more than advertised. All right. But I'm confident that's the same yarn. I have yarn that can go with. I am super excited about this next yarn. And there's 2 of them. Blue Sparkle. Look at that. I love it. Sparkles. It's the I Love This Yarn. Super soft. Metallic. But yeah, oh my gosh. I love that. I love that so much. That is perfect for like doing something like the sky. This is 252 yards. Again, that's 2 of them, and I'm pretty sure they're full skeins. Let me feel the inside. Yeah, they're full skeins. 97% acrylic. My watch caught on it. 3% metallic. Medium weight 4. Like I said, 5mm knitting, 5.5mm crochet hook. And the colorway is Royalty. It's so fabulous. I love it. Yes, I just did this, like I said, instead of doing a video. Oh, that's really soft. I had another Bernat Softy Baby. It didn't feel as soft, but look at, that's kind of thin. That's kind of thin yarn. Maybe, oh yes, oh good. Okay, like I said, in a few hours I'll be meeting, but I have to tutor. Because again, I was a math teacher. I have to tutor at noon. So noon my time, it is currently 1:37. So yes, baby yarn. Yeah, it's really nice. I have not actually had this. This is made in India. Oh, it's a lightweight 3. That's why. Lightweight 3. That's correct. I would call that a lightweight 3. Right? 4mm hook. And yes, we've got this. Some of this is undoing all the work I just did, but I already knew that I had done that to myself. Okay, this is really funny. I showed you the red one before. I have 4 or 5 balls of this exact colorway in this boucle yarn. Yeah. I think because it keeps showing up, because I've gotten it from 3 or maybe even 4 different sources. Maybe it's saying I need to use it. Maybe it's telling me I need to use it. I do have a baby blanket that I could use that for. All right. This is just some yellow chain spun. What do you guys think that is? Is that a 2-weight or a 3-weight? I don't know. Here, I'll wrap it around my finger a little bit. What do you think? I'm not sure. Baby yarn drapes well. Okay, that is good to know. So it's good for clothing, like if I did a sweater for my grandson. You'd call it a 3, the yellow. Okay, 3. Thank you. Thank you, ladies. Tina and Chuck say 3. All right, here's an orange. Definitely an acrylic. That's another. Is that a 3-weight still? Or is that one thinner? I don't know. You like the bouclés. Okay. Tell me, Linda, what do you use the bouclés for? So this is perfect for fall. Oh my gosh. Speaking of fall, I'm going to create a yarn avalanche. Some of it just fell down. All right. You're going up here. Yeah. We're getting a little crazy over here. Okay. So if you came in late, it's the advertisement. Ooh, I do not know what this yarn is. The advertisement was 61 balls and partial balls of yarn for $50. And I figure even partial balls, so like let's say this one, for less than $1, that's a good deal. I've only had one scrap that was kind of just too small to do anything. I do not know what the heck this yarn is. Does anybody know what this yarn is? I've never seen or felt this yarn before. Pretty long skein. So it was probably a huge skein. Feels like she's center pulled because it's like open in the middle. If you know what this is, let me know. Yarn Jenga. Yarn Jenga, yes. Yes, I am playing Yarn Jenga. This actually might help with my Yarn Jenga because it's flat and it could like fill in the spaces. We'll see. We'll see if I make it and get all the balls over there. And again, I needed some brown yarn because I'm going to be making a baby blanket. Not right now, probably not till May. I'll probably start it. That has animals, and I was, no, it's not the sleeping bear. Although I could do, but I would use the original, not my jacked up one. It's gonna be animals. So maybe, but I needed brown for animals. This one looks vintage. Yeah, it feels vintage too. It feels like something my grandma would have used back in the 70s. Maybe it's not that old, but that's what it feels like. It feels vintage is, I believe, correct. Especially with how it feels. Oh, this is a gorgeous colorway. Look at that. This feels like, I love this yarn probably. Yeah, it doesn't feel like Red Heart. I'm just going to see how much this weighs, just to kind of guess. It looks like a 4-weight. 143 grams. So that's a good portion of a ball. And no ball band, so it's actually 143 grams. Depending on how accurate my scale is, which we don't know. All right, more softy baby, some light blue. These feel different. See, this navy feels softer. Are they different? And no, they're theoretically the same, but the navy is a lot softer than the light blue. That's crazy. Okay, one of the balls tried to come at me. Put that back up there, and then I'll show you this craziness. All right, okay, more colorways that I love. Look at that. It's like a deep turquoise. What color? They call it blue teal. That's probably right. That's pretty accurate what I'm seeing on the screen. It's a little deeper than it's looking. It's like Karen Simply Soft, but it's Soft Secret, so it's probably a 4-weight yarn. 4 weight yarn, 300 yards, 4 point. I hate when they do this. They have just the knitting needles. So we have to assume that it would be the same for the crochet hooks, but sometimes the hooks are, you go up a size. So if it says 4.5 knitting needles, millimeter knitting needles, you go up. Okay, I gotta keep an eye on the time. All right. So this, I have some of this yarn. So I'm excited about a partial skein because I didn't really have enough to do anything with it. So now I will have enough to do something with it. This colorway is Polo Stripe. Let's see how much it weighs. Yeah. 105 grams. What did the original weigh? 141 grams. So most of it, maybe a third of it's gone-ish. Right thereabouts. A third of it gone. 215 meters. It's easier to figure that third. No, 236 is actually, it's fine. Anyway, I can calculate it if I really need it. Yeah, I will show you this here in a second. Oh, here's some more of this t-shirt yarn. There is a whole bunch of it back behind. I'm going to put it in the front here. Oh, yeah. See, this is another one that's just basically a scrap. Although if I did a tiny little no-sew amigurumi, I might be able to use that. This is another gorgeous. This is the last one. So presumably this is 61 skeins or balls, partial balls, whatever. That one, it feels acrylic, and I have a cotton that's super similar. Well, I guess my cotton's more green, but it made me think of it. This is all I have left of this, which makes me sad too, because I don't know what colorway this was. But this is acrylic. Maybe a red heart cover, a super saver. What do you think? Yes, there's a lot of blues. Oh, you use it for your butterfly and wind catchers. Okay. Oh, these two? Yeah, if they were, I would hate to use cotton with not cotton, because a lot of times what I use cotton for is it needs to be cotton specific, you know what I mean? But yeah, there's a lot of blue yarn here. Let me bring these over that I set aside. Chuck, there's one in here that you didn't see. This is a cotton. Look at that. I don't know if you were here for this either. But these nice falls. I'm trying to stack them. I'm playing some yarn Jenga here. I'll probably pay the price for that, but you know, wouldn't be the first time. All right, now so far so good. So far so good. Okay, bring that over. All right, there it is. There is all the yarn that now I'm going to have to manage. Sorry, this one, Chuck, or... Oh, hi, Genesis. I'm just showing all this yarn I got from... This time it was not Nextdoor, it was Facebook Marketplace. So is it the cotton one or the I'm not sure one? It's soft acrylic if it's acrylic. This one? Yeah, it's really, I think that's gorgeous. My next door neighbor made a sweater possibly out of this same yarn, but I think hers had some wool content, and this does not feel like it has wool content. It's very soft, gorgeous fall colorway. But yes, 61 balls and partial balls of yarn or skeins or whatever for $50. I was worried because now when I spent $25, that felt like I got a lot. But I actually think this is more yarn than the $25, and more of them are full skeins or close to full skeins. These two, let me just ask if these two, let's set those back over there. With these two would work well together, right? I could put those together. Yes, leaves in the fall, exactly. What do you think? Anyway, reminds yes. Thank you all for popping in because this was very last minute. And oh, and she said I could have the tote, but it wasn't. Oh shoot! Hey guys, I knocked something over. Big surprise, right? And all dumped on the floor. Okay. Okay. This is my tea. Thankfully, the whole thing didn't dump, but I didn't have the little thing closed. And it dumped on this market bag, which is cotton, so it's all good. And it's not going to matter if the tea stains it a little. It's just a market bag. Remember this one? It's this is that same, like, kind of gorgeous fall colorway. Anyway, so this is that market bag. So this market bag is now going in the laundry. And I was going to show you the tote. See, I played yarn Jenga and I lost yet again. Why do I not learn my lesson? All right, so they gave me the tote. It does have a lid, but she said it has a hole, and she wasn't kidding. There's the hole. I'm like, well, it's still very useful. I don't necessarily want to put yarn into a fully sealed. Oh, hi, Eilish. Here, I'll show you. Do you think these two go together? Could I put those in the same project? I did. I got through the bucket. There were 61. Let's see. What did you not see? Did you see the sparkle blue? That's one of my favorites. What else was kind of new? Oh, this one was newish. Duct tape fix. Exactly, Linda. Yeah, I have 2 full skeins of this one. I love it. That's probably my favorite. But I do love this one too. As someone, I think it was Chuck observed, but yeah, I think I want to put those together somehow. And I do have some more of this. I just have to find it. And what was in the beginning? Oh, Chuck, I don't know if you were here for this, and I don't think you were either, Presley. This was, in the beginning, this was my favorite. WD-40. Yes, those 2 things, you can fix just about anything in your whole life with those 2 things. But I really liked this one too. Now this is superwash merino wool and nylon. 4-weight, an eye hook, which is a 5.5, right? Yeah. It says you can use an eye through a K, so it gives you, 5.5 to, what would that be, 7 or 6.5? 5.5, 6, 6.5. Yeah. So there's not a lot of wool in here, but these 2 are 75% super wash merino wool, and it's even merino wool, and 25% nylon. And I'm pretty sensitive to wool, and I'm okay with this one. I'm not allergic, I just am sensitive. Does that have a halo? Just a little bit. Has a little tiny bit of fuzz. I don't know. Just the tiniest bit. Not actually legit fuzz. I have some of these that have legit fuzz. Let's see, what else did Eilish not see? Did you see that one? And then these two baby softies. And this is so soft. Which one would make? Oh, the rainbow. Oh, yeah. I don't know if it's enough yardage. Let's see. What's the yardage? I thought I found it. 218 yards. So I have 400 and a little less than 450 yards. Very spring. I could probably make one for my granddaughter and grandson. But yeah, this I think I'll definitely make something for my grandkids with that one. But those are, this is another really nice colorway. Wish that was a full ball. Not sure what I can do with that. Big Twist Static. I don't even know when they made that. That's been a while. That's been a while. And this is not the full skein, but yeah. So, and then this is another yarn I've never had, Barocco. I've seen lots of people talk about Barocco. And that one was Felici, made in Italy. So this is, oh, this is Knit Picks. This one's a Knit Picks yarn. Oh, I'm looking at the time. I have to go tutor. So I love it. Thank you all for coming in and catching me live at a last minute decision by me to do this way instead of doing a video. Okay, good yarn, yarn corn, we're gonna call it. Anyway, thank you guys for stopping in. Now I just have to put this all away so I can use this desk to tutor. All right. See you later. Thanks for coming in.